Assalamu alaikum guys, you're watching YouTube channel and it's Muhammad Vikas. Today I just wanted to talk to you about something different. I'll take you about 115 years back on Ottoman Empire's era. The story I'm going to tell you about, it's before even British allowed European Zionism into Palestine. They sent their chief ideologue, Theodore Herzil, to Istanbul to buy a land from Ottoman. Now the interesting thing is, who is Theodore Herzl? He was Jewish journalist, writer, and activist. And the most interesting thing is, he was the father of modern political Zionism. He was the one who created Zionism. And his main aim was to settle Jewish estate in Palestine. I don't know whether you've heard about him before or not, but this was the case. So he went to Istanbul to buy land from Ottomans. At that time, in 1896, Herzl wanted to make a deal with Sultan Abdul Hamid II. At that point in 1896, Ottomans were creaking under an accumulating debt burden. And today's currency, if I convert it, it was $11.6 billion. They were in a lot of debt at that time, Ottomans were. But they were still ruling the half of the world. So what Theodore, obviously he was looking for opportunity. He found an opportunity. He went to Istanbul. He wanted to make a deal. And he knew Sultan Abdul Hamid will never turn this deal down. He said to him, I will pay your $2.2 billion debt. I will pay off. All you have to do is write a charter for the Jews to colonize Palestine. It was big deal, big deal. Paying 20% of your debt would have shaved off their debt. And he was so confident, he was so sure that this is going to be deal. And that is the aim he was working for. So what Sultan Abdul Hamid did, that's another case. He refused his deal. And he told in 1896, he said the same thing. He said to his interlocutors that if Mr. Herzl is your friend as much as you are mine, tell him not to take another step towards that land. This land doesn't belong to me but my people of Palestine. They won this land by fighting with their blood. They fertilized it with their blood. And if we have to do it, we will fight again and will never let this land go. Can you imagine if somebody comes to you and wanted to pay you 20% of your debt, and then in return they want just a small piece of land, but you refused? So that shows, my dear brothers and sisters, that shows it doesn't require anything else but your iman. It was the faith that was strong. Doesn't matter how much you are in debt. Nowadays, if you look at people, look at our leaders, what they are doing. When this Israel-Palestine conflict happened, what did they do? What role did they play? They carried on their lavish life, power because of their wealth. They did not say a word. Why didn't they do it? Because their love for this dunya is more than anything else. Despite Muslim world owns half of its wealth, still they're living like slaves. Why? You think they are like these Zionism and Zionist or any other people, they are more powerful? No. It's the level of Iman we have at this time. I'm not talking about normal people. I'm talking about the leaders, so-called Muslim leaders. They're supposed to lead. What are they doing? This is the thing. Despite we have everything, we were more successful back then, 100 years back, than now. What have we done in technology? What have we done in science? What have we done in economy? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. And instead we lost our Iman. How dare somebody comes to somebody's land and take over their home, kill their children, and nobody say a word? It's because we are weak. We are weak in Iman. I'm sorry to say, but we are weak in Iman, my brothers and sisters. We need to focus ourselves. Where are we going? What are we doing? We need to think about it. Think about it, dear brothers and sisters. Our people, our kids, brothers and sisters getting killed in Palestine, in Kashmir, in Iraq, in Syria, in Burma. Despite so many Muslim countries, nobody is saying a word. Because we are not united. We are not united, and we will never be united if we continue like this. Because love for dunya is more than love for our Iman, our brothers and sisters. We are selling their blood, basically. Sorry to say, but we are selling their blood. You have more love for your lavish lifestyle, your palaces, your gold, your wealth, your power. What are you going to do? Are you going to take it with you? We need to be one Ummah. We need to move forward. We need to work our Iman. I'll leave it here, guys. Thank you very much. Until next time. Assalamu alaikum.